What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a good day. Got a couple things I want to talk about, but I'll go ahead and go into it right here. With one thing is, uh, in 2016 and 2020, 24, people voted for Trump, even though whether or not their vote counted or not, but they got what they wanted. They got Trump, and they voted for a change. They wanted a change in the way things are done, and people would be held accountable and everything. And we're seeing the rollout of this with the Epstein fiasco, what are you going to call it, distraction, what are you going to call it, that whole thing drawn out for all these years. Anyway, that's part of it, and also revealing the people involved and this, that, and other scandals, and the money laundering and the stuff going on overseas with U.S. currency, with our U.S. monies and our efforts overseas. A lot of disclosures coming forth, of course. We're looking for disclosure. That's what we all ask for. I think the word of the year for 2025 is transparency, despite what everybody else says. I've heard this word almost every day, multiple times a day for the past year and a half. So the word of the 2025 is transparency, even though it's not real. But the thing is, guys, a lot of people wanted the change, and we got the change. Now people are upset about the change. And really, this is really blatantly to people's faces that they're sitting there complaining about what this one does or Trump or whatever does. But we asked him to make changes, and now we're complaining about it. The same thing about the Epstein files. People's been hollering for years and years and years, and then suddenly it's given to us. 3 million pages or more, whatever. And you know what? People still aren't satisfied. They're complaining about it. They're saying this person was exposed and that person was exposed and this person's not being done this way and this person's not being done this way. And again, guys, it's just a bunch of talk. So here's the thing, a lesson. We learned this as a child. Hopefully you did. Be careful what you ask for, because you might get it. We got it. So I'm going to talk to y'all something else now, shift gears. Last few weeks, even months, I've been talking about a new world order kind of thing. Yes, I called it yesterday a new world order, a new type of world order. And in fact, the new world order, as we asked for. We asked for a change. And guys, this is a change that's coming, whether we like it or not. We asked for it, so we're getting it. So I've been trying to show you evidence about this new world order. And I've mentioned several times about the United States of Israel, actually a very strong Israeli influence in the United States now, as we've seen evidence of. There's even laws against speaking hatred towards Israel or Jewish people. There's even been laws passed that declares Israel a different race than everybody else. Okay, so yeah, this is really getting far-fetched and everything. As we can see, though, there's alignments going towards this being the United States of Israel. There's rumors of Israel, Jerusalem actually being in the Grand Canyon or in the area. So that's a whole nother story and everything like that. But guys, I want y'all to be aware that this has happened. And I might have mentioned, I don't know if I did or not, but Larry Fink, the big CEO, and his board of directors, most of them are Jewish, okay? And they talked to Netanyahu quite a bit. In fact, today, Netanyahu's having a secret meeting with Trump. I don't know what they have to talk about in person, but, it seems like anything they need to talk about, they could have been done by the phone. But anyway, I'm going to present y'all some evidence more pointing towards this new world order. So hopefully you stick with me here and understand what I'm trying to say. So anyway, here we go. This morning, I caught a news story and everything. It was on Haystack News. It's actually from Bloomberg News. And I pay attention a little bit to finance news because it's kind of important. So anyway, this morning, the EU, some kind of EU director and everything like that, was on the Bloomberg, and he says, well, you can see it right there. I'm not so pessimistic as Matt Carney has been, and I don't say that the rule-based order, the old world order, is died or has died, and we need a new one, a new world order. And of course, is under threat, but I think we are strong enough to protect the old world order. Again, guys, I want to stop right here for just a moment. And yesterday I talked about the old world order, which belonged to the people of the Rothschild dynasty and European dynasty of the queens and stuff like that, in Germany and Austria and other places like that. The European dynasty, which ruled the world, was primarily led by the Catholic Church, of course. And we always heard that. I told you yesterday that BlackRock has wiggled its way into controlling the Catholic Church and pointing them in a new direction, okay, a Jewish direction. And you can see it now, guys, coming across here. I'm pointing this out to you every day, trying to get you on board with this. Because we don't have a real alternative to the old world order. And that's why like-minded partners like the European Union, again, Europe, the UK, Canada, Japan, France, are all very strong upholding the old world order. Right in front of our faces, guys, they're telling us about this change that's coming on, and nobody's liking it, but we asked for it. Worldwide, people ask for this change that's coming, that's happening. We need a old world order to ensure predictability in the economic agents. Again, if you limit their choices, you can predict the outcome, even here in economics, guys. And we need to provide certainty. And the best way to provide certainty is to protect these international-based old world order rules in trade, as well as other monetary markets. And as you can see, guys, this is blatantly right in our face what they're telling us, that the old world order, the European-based old world order, the Catholic Church-based new world orders, is being replaced by a new digital world order, a technocracy world order, and guess who's behind it all? Well, that's the Jewish state of Israel. And we've seen connections between the Jewish state of Israel, the state of Israel, and Turning Point USA. So, and we know the influence of Jerusalem or Israel on Donald Trump. So we have a new world order. It's in place. You want to call it the age of Aquarius, the age of enlightenment and awareness, transparency, if you will. And, well, whatever you want to call it, guys, it's in our face and it's happening. And beat all, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. So I'm not being pessimistic, as a lot of people have said. I'm being a fatalistic person, but I'm a realist. I'm facing the truth, which is a lot of things that a lot of other people refuse to do. So face the facts, guys. It's happening. It's coming. The new world order is now. Y'all have a groovy day. And as always, reach out and do something nice for somebody. It's always a good thing. It's good for you and good for everybody else. Y'all have a groovy day. Later, taters.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.